So Jane, last year at this time, Luis came down,
Yep.
and Luis Dominguez from Unifor gave us a wonderful check. Phoned last week, said he's coming again. You guys need to be here, but you look so Christmassy. And I don't. But Luis, it's wonderful to see you this year, and we know it's been a challenging year for you guys. So much going on, right? Just like food banks, but we appreciate you coming down.
And I mean, this is a thing we do through our social justice, and it's always a pleasure to come down.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite times of the year, where we get to share. We're still the lucky ones. I have good jobs, and are able to support our families and community. This is a way to give back, and we'll continue doing it, I'm sure. And it's a pleasure to help the community and to also recognize the work you and Jane do in our community in London. It's my home, and there's a lot of need, and we'll continue to contribute to that. And although we're going to some rough patch, especially in the auto industry, but we'll come through it. I know we will. We will always do. We're Canadians and hardy, so we'll come through it, and we'll continue to do what we need to do on behalf of the community and you guys.
And Jane and I have been here for 40 years, and at the very beginning it was Unifor. We can't ever forget that. You guys went by different names, but you guys were always here for us. It was great. Why don't you give that to Jane, because she's in charge of the money.
Jane.
Yeah. Well,
there
actually,
you
I was
go.
just
Pleasure.
Well, yeah. No, that's amazing. Actually, Glenn was talking about. Like at the beginning, 40 years, we were 772 Dundas Street, 600 square feet. And when Uniform came down with the Social Justice Fund, there was about $3,500, but it was amazing. And so for amazing, but for 40 years you've been doing this, which is amazing. So thank you.
We're more than a union, as you know. Both our predecessor, CAW and CEP, and now Unifor, that combined a couple of years ago, we're a social movement, and we'll continue to be so. We have a duty to represent our members, also to represent the community at large, and we'll continue to do so, and we'd love to do so.
Yeah, no, but that's amazing, but thank you.
Can I just ask, because I'd like to extend a bit, as far as Unifor goes, what do you think is the main challenge? I mean, we know about Ingersoll and the other stuff that's happening, but there's also good stuff happening as well, right? In the St. Thomas area. But how's your feeling about it all?
So my feeling is that we are going to go through a rough patch in the community, because I think there's this little guy named Trump to the south of us that's creating havoc in the trade world, but we'll eventually come out of it. And my feeling is we won't really not have any clear answers on that until next year, when they're going to renegotiate CUSMA. And I think there'll be one or two things happen. We renegotiate CUSMA, where our folks will be able to get back to work and trade will flow again, or we'll have to go back to the auto pack days, which is, if you want to sell here, you're going to have to build here. And we were very successful. That's when we built the most cars, and we had the most auto parts companies in London, southwestern Ontario. So that's my feeling, is we really will have no clear answers until next year. But there are other positive things, right? We have a lot of members in the healthcare. We have a lot of members in energy. We have a lot of members all over society and all over the sort of the economies of Canada. So there's a lot of positive. We continue to grow despite the setbacks in the auto industry.
Yeah.
Well, Unifor, thank you for all the
thank you. That's
generosity.
amazing.
Thank you for
That's
having
amazing.
such a great
Wonderful.
representative as Louise.
Thank you.